Chance falls the way of Kylian Mbappe. Hot form, oh mate, and the hot streak continues. First chance of the game, bang, goal. Doesn't need any conversating, doesn't need to be discussed. No ifs, ands, or buts. Given the ball. The stage is set for a new clash in the Real Madrid-Atletico Madrid rivalry as the two get ready for an eagerly anticipated La Liga EA Sports match. Atletico Madrid got the better of things when the teams last met. You can be sure Real Madrid will now be out for revenge. There's a lot of stuff going on social media, ladies and gentlemen. Real Madrid host Atletico Madrid in a massive game that could decide which of these teams ends up taking the league title. Social media is blowing up. Yeah, it's probably the biggest game of the season so far. We are in first, Atleti are in second. It's the second time we face them in La Liga. We are 3 points ahead of them. We are at home. We lost away at the Metropolitano. And like that post said, we will be out for revenge. We will be out to set the score straight, and we'll be out to get the 3 points. Extend the gap over to 7 points, and to basically kill off whatever remains of this title race. I believe if we win here today, it's all but done, because nobody else is close. Nobody else is close, and it's very obvious we're not going to be losing many games. Because for one, we don't concede many goals. Dani Carvajal is now officially a squad player, bro. He's a French player. He is still the club captain. Whenever he's on the field, he'll get the armband. But bro, we just signed Hakimi, and Hakimi looks unbelievable. He has not looked out of place at all. And yeah, Carvajal will just fill in here and there. As for Jude Bellingham, I'd classify him and Rodrigo in a similar position where they have been moments players for us. They've had good moments. They've had some fantastic goals and contributed well. But overall, they've just been okay. They have not hit the heights that they can hit. Unfortunately, we have not been able to get the best out of Jude, similarly to what he got last season, you know. But for David Alaba, he's been our most consistent defender. I'd say across the whole back four, across every defender we have at the club, he's been the most consistent one, and I've been very happy with his contributions to the team. This is the team we play. Atleti, they are in second place. They're unbeaten in their last 5 games, but we will be looking to change that up. We lost against them. One of their key defensive players is, of course, Jan Oblak, and boy, did we find out the hard way that he is a key defensive player for them. He is the sole reason they beat us last time out. Kept a clean sheet. We couldn't get past him. He was back in his prime, and we're trying to see here who are some of the main threats, at least from a statistical point of view. We saw that Julian Alvarez only has 3 goals so far in the league. We have Samuel Lino with 10. Rodrigo de Paul also has 10 goals, so he is one of their top scorers. And you'll see no Antoine Griezmann. That's because in the last episode on deadline day, he left Atleti and went over to join Newcastle United. Now, how wise of a move was it for him to go to Newcastle while his team, a team that he's a legend at, is in a title race? I don't know. How wise was it of Atleti to sell their best player while they're in a title race? I don't know. But you know what? I don't care. We're here to win, and we're here to set the score straight. If you go to this episode, please drop a like and subscribe as well. I'd greatly appreciate that. At the Bernabeu, Madrid Derby. We lost one. We have to win this one. We have them again in the semifinals of the Copa del Rey over both legs. So we're gonna face them at least 2 more times this season. Who knows, man? We may even face them in the Champions League again. But this one has big title implications on him, because every other team has been subpar. Every other team has not been able to keep up with us up until now. So if we are able to fend off our most closest challengers and increase that gap, bro, 7 points. 7 points is big. 7 points is big because it requires us to lose at least 2 games and drop points in another, you know. And we don't really lose that many games because we don't concede that many goals. By now, you know what our starting 11 looks like. We had a vision for how we want to start 11 to look going forward, and that's exactly how it's looking once again here today. Of course, we have Federico Valverde as the captain. The Atleti team has Oblak in goal. They have Lamont, Witzel, and Jimenez at the back. They have Lino de Paul Casemiro, who joined them in January in the midfield. Of course, they have Julian Alvarez leading the line. No more Antoine Griezmann. They have Thomas Lamar and Angel Correa supplementing the rest of their attack there. But this is the guy, Jan Oblak, the main guy that we're going to be trying to get past. And this is the guy that we're hoping will get past him. The top goal scorer in La Liga, Kylian Mbappe. Can he get past that brick wall in goal? Can we even get to getting a chance against that brick wall? Because we just gave the ball very poorly there, but Rodrigo has worked hard to win it back for us here. And here's Hakimi to Valverde. Here's Jude Bellingham in space. Takes the shot on! First attempt. And there's our first chance to beat Jan Oblak. Corner. Hakimi to take. Towards the near post. Oh, no one's there. For some reason, no one made the run at the near post there. Hakimi, the furthest man forward at the moment, pressing Oblak. We win the header, they win the second ball, but Chouameni steps in. He could not find the pass though. Focus is on Casemiro, which is a bit of a sad sight to see. But this is the bed he has made himself. It was time for him to lay in it. Mendy does well. Vinny, underhit pass, but we retain possession. Here's Valverde. Valverde, Kylian Mbappe. The passes are a bit underhit, boys. They are a bit underhit. Need to sort that out. 11 minutes gone in the game. Samuel Lino for Atleti is playing at wing back for them. He is one of their top goal scorers. We saw that before the game. So he may be a bit of a unexpected threat, possibly. Blocked there by Alaba. He may have actually been the one that scored that goal against Atleti when we lost at the Metropolitano. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Samuel Lino was on the score sheet in that game. Trying to get rid of this one. There's Valverde. 15 minutes gone now. Plays it up the field to Rodrigo. Kylian Mbappe makes the run into the space there. Mbappe does collect it and he takes it in his stride and he gets away from the defender and he creates the space to take a shot and it will bounce back to him. And on the second attempt, he'll put it away. It basically took an open goal, but we found a way past Jan Oblak. Saved there, fortunate for the ball to come back directly into his path. He does well though to take that touch with his knee, unorthodox but works. Takes a touch with his knee into the space and he finishes brilliantly to give us a lead. And that should really restore confidence in our players to know that we can score against these guys. But they were the first team to beat us, so they are definitely a threat. Escota out to Mendy. Mendy down the line to Vinny. Vinicius Jr. into nobody. Nobody at all. A fantastic tackle there by Achraf Hakimi. I'm liking the dynamic of Hakimi, Rodrigo, Valverde down this right-hand side. For some reason, it's working much, much better than our left-hand side. The Mendy, Vinicius, Bellingham, I don't know what's happening over there, lads, but that's something we should really sort out. Militao does well. Goes back to Alaba. Alaba to Mendy. Look at that again. Very unconvincing pass there. Tchouaméni to Valverde. 1 minute added on. Trying to work it up the field here to slowly maybe generate one final chance. We have to move the ball quick for that to happen, and we don't move the ball quick enough for that to happen. And it's halftime. It is a lead. It could be better. It could be better. But you know what? We're winning. We're winning. And let's improve from a winning position. The passes have been very underwhelming. That first half was just a case of us having one chance and us taking that one chance. But here's Jude Bellingham now. Oh, Jude Bellingham, another poor pass, man. We've talked about the passing, and look at this now. We're open at the back and chipped, and they equalize. Everybody just caught off guard there because we didn't expect to lose the ball like that, and a mistake punished poor pass in the midfield by Jude Bellingham. Everybody is out of position, of course, on the transition. One ball between our centre backs. Courtois tries to come out, and Julian Alvarez equalizes for Atleti. Hakimi's trying something here. Bellingham. Oh, look at that pass again. Oh my goodness. Valverde in space. Valverde blocked. Valverde deflects, and we lead. Ugly stuff. But the captain again. He took a shot, it bounced off the defender, it bounced off him. Credit though, he is still the quickest guy to react, and he finishes off well. Oh, we're being quite lucky here today, boys, aren't we? We're being very, very lucky right now. Atleti again, looking for an immediate response in the box, cross towards the back post, they work it towards the middle, blocked by Militao. Tchouaméni back to Courtois. Okay, let's get out of this situation now, boys. Played to Bellingham. Bellingham goes long. I don't think Hakimi will get there, will he? He actually will. Wow. Mbappe, turn, Kylian, saved by Oblak. It stays at 2-1 for now. They bring on Conor Gallagher for Thomas Lemar. Hakimi will put this one in there and we get the connection, but it's comfortable for Oblak. Yeah, we should also think of making some changes. Achraf Hakimi is absolutely tired right now. Up and down that flank all game. We'll bring on Dani Carvajal just to kind of calm things down a bit. You know, more experience on the field. Arda Güler also comes on the right for Rodrigo. Heading into the final 5 minutes. We just need cool heads on the field. No mistakes. Professionalism, boys, and Militao there is caught out of position. He's desperately trying to get back to recover. Alaba is looking to go out to cover, and he does it brilliantly. He read it so well. Didn't go out too aggressively because then the pass on the inside would have been available. But David Alaba, fantastic defending in that instance. Crossed in, Courtois comes out. Atleti pile on the pressure. As we draw nearer to full time, aggression in there, but we have found Vinicius somehow amongst all of those tackles that were flying in. Vinicius Jr. to Kylian Mbappe, and there's 3-1 game, set, match. and we will pick up the 3 points here at the Bernabeu. We will win in the Madrid Derby, and we will go 7 points clear at the top of La Liga. A fantastic run by our number 7 to pick out the main man. Oh, the touch just absolutely took out the defender there. I believe the defender thought that he was maybe going to go for a first-time shot. Oh no. Oh no. Took it in his stride, opened up his body, put it in the far corner. Jan Oblak couldn't save it. And as Atleti were pushing forward, trying to get the equalizing goal, we go up the other end, get the third, and seal off the game. Big win this is, boys. Big win. And that should all but tie up the league title. We're still only in February, so let's not get overly confident or even a little bit complacent. No, but everybody else is so far behind us. And with that defense we have, I think the goal we conceded today was only the 6th goal we've conceded all season. We're not going to concede many goals, and that means we're not going to lose many games. And we always have a chance to win a game, especially with the attackers we have, and especially if they're going to be as clinical as they was today. This guy just took the chances he had. He had like 2 chances, he took them both. One fantastic finish, one a bit of a lucky rebound, but nonetheless we got the goals and we got the win. Brahim here asking to get involved in today's game. We are facing Osasuna. Osasuna are bottom, and yeah, Brahim will be on the bench. He's still only coming back from injury. We're going to sit in the game with this team. Of course, we still want to build on in terms of momentum and adding points on the table. Big win against Atleti. Let's go out here and win again. And we do just that. And we keep a clean sheet. Once again, Jude Bellingham in the 14th minute gets the goal there. Rudiger got himself booked. But Brahim actually came on for Rodrigo and got a goal as well. So he may have a point in terms of asking for more game time, actually. But yeah, a big win. Once again, 3 more points added on the board. And when we look at the table here, the gap has now extended even further, because Atleti just drew with Celta Vigo, which means we are now 8 points clear of Atleti. Bro, they keep dropping points, bro. They just keep dropping points. Hey man, we're just gonna do what we gotta do. And what we gotta do today is beat Girona. Chance falls the way of Kylian Mbappe. Hot form, oh mate, and the hot streak continues. First chance of the game, bang, goal. Doesn't need any conversating, doesn't need to be discussed. No ifs, ands, or buts. Given the ball, and he puts it in the net. And here is Rodrigo off the post, and on the follow-up, 2-0. 2-0 in 2 chances. I don't think Girona really know what just hit them here today. And boys, we are hitting form at the perfect time in the season. Of course, we're not going to have a Champions League game in February, because we are straight into the round of 16, and that will be coming around March time. Right now is the playoffs for those teams that didn't finish in the top 8. But if we gather up this momentum and we continue on the form we are in, I'm bold enough to say whoever we come up against in the Champions League, we should be putting away. Our defense is as solid as it gets, and now we're starting to score more goals. That's been the one area of the field where I've always said throughout the season that we can improve on, that we can be a bit more clinical, that we can create a bit more. But we are starting to solve that as well. I'm liking what we are seeing here. Okay, we are in our box now, into the side netting. Into the second half, in the 49th minute, we have our attack. We had the 2 early chances and we put away those 2 goals, but here is another chance for Kylian Mbappe, who is fouled and a penalty has been given. However, will we be... No, we won't be able to take the penalty for some reason. Yeah, the highlights are messed up, aren't they? I don't understand why it wouldn't just continue on the... Oh, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Next chance, Kylian crossed in on the volley. Makes it 3, makes it 2 for himself. And... Oh, it looks like they're through and goal. They're going to have a chance here, boys. They're going to have a chance. Oh, who's at the back there? Who's at the back? Is that Mendy? Oh, Mendy is at the back and he does well. Now counter attack is on. As Valverde. To Rodrigo. To Kylian Mbappe. To Vinicius Jr. To Kylian Mbappe. Oh! Hat-trick? Hat-trick! Yeah, the Balon d'Or's loading, boys. Tell the streets, yeah? Spread the word. The Balon d'Or is loading right now. 4-0 victory. Hat-trick Kylian Mbappe, looking unplayable, looking like the best footballer in the world right now. Nobody can touch him. Just dragging defenses all around the country, bro. Wow, man of the match. Unsurprisingly, we win again. We stay at the top. 4 goals added to the goal difference as well. And we look over at the results. And once again, Atleti drop points. This time they draw to Valencia. The gap is opened all the way up to 10 points now. And if they're not careful, Barcelona and the teams following may end up passing them by. I don't know what's going on over there with them, but we're about to play them in the cup this time. They're not in good form, are they? Before we played them earlier, they were undefeated in 5. I guess they aren't losing, but they haven't won now in like 3 or 4, bro. I don't know what's going on over there, but we are at the Metropolitano for the first leg of the Copa del Rey semi-final. This will be significantly more difficult than that game at the Bernabeu. We are away from home. They are a very good team at home, and they're going to make this very unhospitable for us. So we're not expecting any warm welcome or anything like that. This is going to be war, and they'll be looking to respond from that loss earlier. We are playing the same 11 that we beat them with earlier. So let's see if we can do that again. You can see they're moving the ball around so well here. Okay, boys. Yep, definitely going to be a different game here today. Oh, a slip there by Hakimi. I don't know what the playing conditions are at the Metropolitano here today, but really the first pass we've attempted all game results in one of our players slipping. I don't know what kind of dirty tactics they're trying to pull off here. Yeah, watering the pitch, making it slippery. We don't know, but we wouldn't put it past them and Simeone. The game has been quite frantic. Okay, they come again. Gallagher now starts today for them. He was on the bench in the last game, so that's at least one change they've made. Leaving Gallagher. Militao try to step out. They come again. We're being forced back quite a bit here, boys. To be expected in the early stages of this game. Them having the crowd on their side, being the home team, and of course not being in great form, so they are pressured to impress and to give the crowd something to cheer about. But okay, I was gonna say, but we have someone who can silence them, but he was stopped that time. Kylian Mbappe couldn't get away. Great work there by Bellingham. Chouameni back to the Englishman. Over the top. Oh, too much on it. Way too much on it. It's Militao. Chouameni. 27 minutes gone. Mendy to Bellingham. Jude Bellingham drives us forward, plays it into Federico Valverde. Valverde all the way out wide there to Ashraf Hakimi. Hakimi hits the byline, puts it in, and we will have a corner. On the half-hour mark, Hakimi is all block. The Moroccan again. Oh. Goes right there, crossed in, headed away. Growing into the game now. We're growing into the game now. Much, much better. Took us a while, but we're here now. Fede Valverde. Oh, slips it in to Mbappe. We're marking Mbappe very, very tight, man. No space so far for the Frenchman to maneuver any kind of attack. Vini Jr. working very hard to track back his man, and now here he is to try to get us up the field, but he doesn't. Marcos Llorente just tackles him quite easily, to be honest. It's a back and forth game. It's such a back and forth game. They have the ball, they try something, we stop them. We have the ball, we try something, they stop us, but they have not stopped us here. Kylian Mbappe has slipped in. Rodrigo, who took too long to make a decision of whether to shoot or whether to look for a partner. Like, he should have just done something early there, because in a game of this caliber, you don't have all the time in the world, my guy. And that was the first time that we actually opened up Atletico, but we may do just here again, and we have, and there's Rodrigo this time. Way more decisive. Two chances in the space of around 2 minutes there. Fantastic give and go from Bellingham. Collects it, slips it in to Rodrigo, who finishes fantastically past Jan Oblak. Gives us a lead in the Copa del Rey just on the stroke of half time. It's been a tough game, man. They put us under a lot of pressure, but we rode the storm, and when we got the momentum, we punched them. It's a very questionable touch there from David Alaba. That's a very questionable pass there from David Alaba. What's happening here, bro? Crossed in, get away. Well done, Militao. Bellingham has done well in this game. Oh, Valverde pressured and lost it. Saved. I mean, in the last game, the goal they scored was through a mistake at the back, boys. Let's not do that again. Can we learn from that? Rodrigo tackled by Lino. About to head into the final 10 minutes of this first leg in the Copa del Rey semi-final. Lino against Hakimi. Great work by Hakimi, under pressure as well, and does not lose the ball. Valverde plays it down the line to Rodrigo. He loses it. More work for Hakimi to do here against Lino. He goes back to Gallagher. Well played centrally. They're shot and saved by Courtois. Heading into the final 7 minutes of this first leg. Haven't made any changes yet, so we will do that now. Hakimi will come off. We'll bring on Dani Carvajal over at right back. Jude Bellingham will come off, and let's bring on Camavinga. We'll bring on Camavinga for a bit more running power. a bit more energy in the midfield. Not that Jude Bellingham was tired or anything, and he has played well. We're just trying to freshen things up, lads, as the mistakes are starting to creep in. And there's another mistake! And once again, Julian Alvarez punishes us for a mistake at the back. I'll be honest, it's been coming, bro, throughout the whole second half. The amount of mistakes we've been making from our passing, from our decision making, it's just not been good enough. And especially from David Alaba. David Alaba has not been good. We said he's been our most consistent defender, which is true. Well, until today. Last time it was a mistake from Bellingham that led to an Alvarez equalizer. Now it's a mistake. Oh my goodness, what a chance that was. We still have it. A mistake from Alaba now leads to an equalizer. But Kylian Mbappe has not had any chance himself, but he has created quite a few here, to be fair to him. Mbappe, good interception. Kylian, Mbappe, Kylian. Oh. All time. The first chance that fell to him was the last chance of the game. Fortunately, he couldn't get the right connection there, and the first leg at the Metropolitano ends in a 1-1 draw. And the other semi-final has Villarreal leading 1-0 against Getafe, so it looks like Villarreal will be making it into the final. As for the Champions League round of 16, we have been drawn against Milano FC. It's a shame it's not AC Milan, because that would have been a fantastic sight to see. The two most successful teams in Champions League history doing battle, going to the San Siro, but oh well, oh well. Here are the results for some of the games in the Champions League playoffs. Some of the teams that got knocked out there. Arsenal just about got through it. It's Monaco winning on penalties. We had Sporting actually knocking out RB Leipzig. So some big teams have already been knocked out. But as for round of 16, we have Liverpool against Juventus. We have Benfica against Atalanta. We are facing Milan. Arsenal face Leverkusen. That's going to be a pretty sick game. We have Sporting against Villa, Feyenoord against Manchester City, PSV against Inter, and then we have Atleti taking on Bayern Munich. And those are the round of 16 fixtures. Of course, some of the teams that you think are favorites were up there. Bayern are definitely up there. City are always up there. But we have Milan, and the first leg will be away from home. But before that, we have Real Betis in the league. I think the league is all but done, bro. I think the league is all but done. Even if we drop points here or there, it's not the end of the world. We're not going to be aiming to do that either. But with the form we are in right now, and with how our attack is looking, how solid our defense still is, even though we've had a couple of mistakes creep in here and there, we are still very, very solid. I'm looking forward to the end of the season, and I am very much confident that, lads, we can still do this. We can still go out there and win this treble. If you have enjoyed this video, please drop a like on it and subscribe as well. I'd greatly appreciate that. As always, let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below. I've been with you, Crusher, and I'll see you guys next time.